Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about severe tropical cyclone Dovi, which is rapidly intensified now to severe category 3 status on the Australian scale, and the Fiji Meteorology Department have updated their cone on it. It's category 3, same with the Bureau as well, the Bureau of Meteorology of Australia. This system is bringing heavy amounts of rainfall to New Caledonia and still to some of the Vanuatu Islands, as it is expected to impact New Zealand later on in its life cycle. Currently with winds of 75 miles per hour, that's 65 knots, a pressure I'm estimating around 991 millibars. It's moving southwest at 13 miles an hour. That's going to soon transition to south, just straight south, but it's still moving southwest as of right now. That's soon just going to be straight south. Taking a look at the Bureau of Meteorology's cone, you can see right now they have it at category 3. And it will go in pretty near Norfolk Island actually, and this has been updated, so now gales are pretty much certain for Norfolk Island. And you can see the cone isn't that large, which means there isn't too much uncertainty, which means pretty much we know where the storm's going to go. It's going to go start to go south, and then it's going to start to go southeast towards New Zealand. Yeah. Here's the Fiji Meteorology cone, and you can see where it came from, category 1 near Vanuatu, before really rapidly intensifying to category 3 severe tropical cyclone status, before looking like it's going to yet again go near Norfolk Island, and then the little bit of that uncertainty really lies when it gets to New Zealand. So pretty sure landfall will be expected, probably as a powerful extratropical system by then. Don't think it will be tropical. If it's tropical, then that's just crazy, to be fair. Here's the JTWC forecast cone, and you can see right now they have it at 75 knots. So I'm thinking as of this time, I think that's a bit high. They're expected it to go to a peak of 95 knots, which I agree with the peak, but I don't agree with the estimate they have it at right now. Because I'm pretty sure the JTWC are going on a bit of the higher side, but there is an eye, but I think that's more or less due to like shear, because it is in some pretty bad conditions at the minute. It's in alright condition, but obviously, yeah, there is an eye, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you can see the storm will come down near Norfolk Island there, and then towards New Zealand yet again as a 55 knot system, still from the JTWC, still very powerful as well. Take a look at the IR imagery, and you can clearly see that eye on the satellite imagery there. It's also keeping dry air at bay. But there is a slight weakness you can see a little bit in the southern side of the eye, but it's trying to wrap convection all around it. If it does that, then we could be seeing a category 4. Not on the South-West Simpson hurricane wind scale, on the Australian scale, which is around category 2 on the South-West Simpson hurricane wind scale. Here's the visible imagery from the JTWC. You can see it clearly passing New Caledonia there. And what it's going to do next is, of course, you can see Norfolk Island there on the map as well. It's going to go near there. Heavy rainfall will be expected in Norfolk Island, potentials of around 100 millimeters in Norfolk Island, which is very heavy rainfall. Take a look at the IR imagery here, and you can see this was from 10 minutes ago. Latest imagery I could find, but you can see still heavy rain over New Caledonia there and some of the Vanuatu Islands, and it did make landfall on that small island near New Caledonia. I don't know what the name's called, but just the one east of New Caledonia, it made landfall. Well, pretty much southeast. I mean south. Well, I can't speak. I mean southeast south. But yeah, you can see very good eye feature there, which is formed. And obviously keeping that dry air at bay as well, so it does have time to intensify, but not long, because it's going to start encountering a lot more shear. Taking a look at the IR imagery but zoomed out, you can see New Caledonia still getting that heavy rainfall, and then that little island that Dovi did make landfall on, you can see it's still getting heavy rainfall from the system as well. The eye is spectacular because the system's actually quite small, but the eye is humongous. The eye is. Not a lot of banding features either, but there are some banding features, more or less on the south side you can see some, and on the western side, but on the eastern side it looks a bit free. expected to obviously get a lot more banding feature when it goes further south, because of course it's going to be shared. So it will be shared, but so yeah, most models predicting still going near category 2, near New Zealand, which is something, because I don't think we've seen something like that since Gita of 2018. Here's the water vapor imagery, and you can see the rainfall is questionable. Not the best rainfall. It's not in those red areas. Well, it was in those red areas when I checked about 4 hours ago, but now it's not. You can see that eye, it's not looking good. Especially, you can see that more water vapor. It's not looking good, that eye. And it needs to wrap around its whole eye wall. That's what it really needs to do. To actually intensify further, but it's not doing a good job of that as of the minute. Still could intensify to severe category 4, that's definitely not out of the question, because this system wasn't expected to even get to category 3 yesterday. It was only expected to get to category 1, not even intensified, but yeah, it's become category 3, severe tropical cyclone Dovi. Anyway, thank you for watching this update on severe tropical cyclone Dovi. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next update. Peace out.